Acting in masks and keeping an audience socially distant were the easier tasks of the Fort Wayne Civic Theatre's summer play, 1776. The biggest challenge? Using an all-female cast to play the Founding Fathers and to make it convincing.
The thing that I was concerned about was, am I going to get the right strength in an actress to play these very strong characters? Because they were very strong characters.
Male roles.
They were written for men, yes, and
Okay.
they're real people. You know, you had to get fine actresses who were able to know the difference between a caricature and a character, because we didn't want people pretending to be men. We wanted them to embody these characters.
And you did have to wear masks,
we did,
right? Because
yes.
I always think about the importance of projection when it comes to theater. So that was really tested as well.
It was, but in a way, this cast was uniquely qualified because we had a lot of dancers. We had a lot of people who had dance background, so they were used to using their entire body to tell the story. So that was kind of a great, happy accident that we had. And that's one of the hardest things, is to learn how to use your vocal qualities and not your face. You know, it's something that we do in acting class. You know, you get to challenge yourself that way, but it's hard when all of a sudden it's like, and this is how you have to do this 2.5-hour show. That is so language is so important in the show. And it's hard when you are losing one of your main instruments as an actor to tell that story.
Do you think, you know, in the future that this production will continue to break barriers, meaning, you know, roles that are traditionally for men will now be played by women,
Sure.
and vice versa?
Yeah, I do. And there are a lot of different shows that you can cast gender blind. You can do that. And in fact, 1776 was actually getting ready to go open on Broadway in an all-female production. Several universities had already done it because of the centennial for the women's right to vote. But oh, absolutely. I think that any director, if you're talking, if your show has nothing to do with gender or race or anything, there's nothing stopping you from casting anybody, because it really does bring a different angle to the show that you're doing.
What is your initial reaction to hearing that you were being honored by Arts United for the year 2020, and what a year it has been?
Exactly. Very honored and very pleased to have the work of everybody that was involved with this production recognized, because it is a team effort, and during a pandemic and for a special cause to celebrate the 19th Amendment and the work of the suffragettes all the years.
What qualities from Lesli and what traits of the play as a whole stick out to you the most, that leave the largest impact on you moving forward?
Well, I think the original production, 1776, and what our founding fathers went through and what we're experiencing now, and the voting process, and it's even more connective to what we're experiencing today, and it's just, the timing was right, and especially the pre-election with the women's right to vote, and their women's vote today was a major part of the election, so it was timely in that fashion.